And welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. You know, we're very fortunate in Montgomery, Alabama to have Maxwell Air Force Base, the headquarters of the Air University. It's part of the Air Training Command of the entire Air Force, but yet it is a real university. And today we have with us the Commandant and President of that university, Lieutenant General Stephen Kwast. And General Kwast, first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, thank you for making yourself so much available to this community.
Well, you're very kind, but every airman on that base, every soldier in the Guard, every sailor that's here in Alabama will do the same thing. This is truly part of the commitment of wearing the cloth of our nation, to be connected with the community and help everybody understand why we're here and how we can help.
Well, as I mentioned on the outset, this is a real university, and you have different schools. And some of them are familiar, but can you kind of give us an overview of what happens out there?
You bet. Well, and what I'll do is I'll tell you something new that's happening as well. You know, one of the things that's taking place in our nation is this transition from an industrial age economy and world to an information age world. You know, we all have cell phones right now, and we have smart devices that weren't even in existence even 8 years ago. We do not really fully appreciate how this information age affects us as a government and our relationships with other countries around the world. How do we keep America free in this information age? You see these cyber attacks and you wonder, do we really have the right structures? The power of a university like Air University is that we think about these things. And this next fall, we are standing up a cyber college that will get after the thinking about what is this problem? How can we defend our power grid, our information systems, our financial systems, so that evil individuals in this world that would try to steal away the blessings we have built over a generation in America are not stolen away in cyberspace? We are the thinkers that can help with that and bring national security. We're going to build it this summer. We're going to start the first class next fall, but it's going to do something different. It's going to include civil society. It's going to include the universities in this area. It's going to include the companies that are a part of the journey of our economy moving to an information age. Because cyber is different than everything else, because it crosses international lines, sovereignty lines, privacy lines, and civil liberty lines. We have to do this together as a nation. Air University can help.
Will that be one part of maybe Air War College, or will it be a standalone?
Well, it will be integrated into all the colleges. So we do have a number of colleges and schools at Gunter and at Maxwell on both campuses. But cyber is something that is applicable to everything we do.
That's right.
It is just as cyber is different than a tank or a plane or a ship or a submarine. Cyber cuts across everything. Therefore, it must be a part of the curriculum in every school. And so we are doing that. We are rewriting all the curriculum. And we are going to really get after thinking about what is this thing called cyber, and how do we adjust our tools of national power so the American dream can stay alive for the next 100 years in the information age. We're going to do the thing.
So you're basically developing the people who are our future, these young people coming up behind us, and developing these minds and turning them loose, because they have the answers.
That's right, and we're doing it at every level. For example, we're teaching them how to build the tools, which is what we're most familiar with. What is the software or the smartphone, or the app? But we're also doing, what is the mission? What are the ideas? Thinking about the nature of this problem and really thinking about re-architecting our approach in ways that are more clever, more innovative, and take us to a place the potential competition cannot go. That is the art of an entrepreneur. That is the art of a great business person, and that is the art of war. You stay one step ahead of your adversary. In cyberspace, we need to get after that thinking, and we need to do it now.
Is there a possibility that the next war will be fought in cyberspace? A lot of it?
That possibility exists right now. In fact, I think that our national leaders recognize this, and it's because you see the money starting to come for cyber activity. I want the river region to be a leader. I want it to be the next chapter in Alabama, where it was the birthplace of the Civil War, birthplace of civil rights, birthplace of civil aviation. I want it to be the birthplace of the information age.
What can we do to help? We have one last question. What can all of us do to help?
Well, this community is pouring their heart and soul into this collaborative nature. We are getting together every week with different players in civil society in the river region, all the way up from Huntsville, all the way down to Mobile Bay, and even outside to Georgia Tech and Mississippi, and the collaboration is happening. But it does come down to the fact that every citizen can ask the question, what are we doing to protect ourselves from cyber threats? That question alone can begin a conversation that helps every part of civil society.
Excellent. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for just the fact that because of you and all of the people who have fought for us, that we get a chance to be on the air with you, that you can watch what you choose. And we just would ask,
hope you choose time of your life.
and you know, most of all, we hope that you will choose to be a proud American.
And as you move along, we want to have you come back and have the new look at Air University.
Yes, sir.
Because it's going to be new, and thank you for that. And we'll be right back right after this.